When you walk down the cleaning aisle in a supermarket, you're bombarded with words such as eco-friendly, green, and natural on almost every single product label. Ever since the beginning of the eco craze, companies have been willing to put anything on their product labels to make them fly off the shelves, knowing that consumers aren't willing to investigate further to see what's really true and what's not. Products advertised as green are generally publicized more than their regular counterparts and get more attention in the media. But are green products really as eco-friendly as they claim to be, or are we being duped by clever marketing? Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Behind the Label, the show where we uncover what's really inside of our favorite household products. Sometimes the results match what the label claims, and sometimes dirty secrets are reveals. On today's episode, in order to decipher the green mentality, we will compare two products from the same cleaning company, Vim Power Pro Naturals Bathroom Spray and regular Vim Power Cream Bathroom Spray. By comparing the green and non-green versions of the same product, we will be able to fairly investigate what, if anything, is so natural about the Vim's natural cleaner compared to its normal counterpart. First of all, in a world where being green is key, this product definitely stands out more. It has a completely green bottle compared to just the plain white one, and has an official looking certificate that claims that it has 100% Vim cleaning power while being 98% natural.
What?
While the product claims to be green and natural, the use of those words have no regulations in Canada. This means that any cleaner can be labeled green, natural, and organic, even if their ingredients are not, and it would still be perfectly legal. So, even if it says 98% of its ingredients are naturally derived, those words actually mean close to nothing. Another thing that is also noteworthy is that in Canada, companies are not required to post or disclose their ingredients in their cleaning products. Instead, we had our lab analyst, Iona, uncover the answer. The results might shock you. Both sprays contain sodium hydroxide, ethylated alcohol, sodium cumene sulfonate, carbomer, styrene/acrylate copolymers, water, and fragrances, which are standard components in cleaning products. Although they can cause minor irritation to the skin and eyes, which is to be expected, they don't seem to present any serious danger to the consumer health or the environment. Surprisingly, the green product does not seem to have the upper hand between the two. On top of having virtually the same ingredients as the regular spray, the extra natural ingredients it does have are actually very toxic and polluting, even more so than the regular sprays. Now, it's time for the segment of the show called A Deeper Look with our very own lab analyst, Iona.
My team and I found that 25% of the ingredients in the product's formula are based on petroleum-derived chemicals, not very natural at all. The only reason it claims to be natural is that 75% of the product is water, a natural and green substance. So not only are the ingredients not as green as they claim to be, but you're mostly just paying for water. The only way in which it is different from the regular spray is that it has more toxic and damaging ingredients in it, and is in no way more natural and green. Let's take a look at one such damaging ingredient. Sodium lauryl sulfate is the main ingredient listed after water in the green cleaner. The sulfate, also called SLES, is found in numerous products ranging from cleaners to cosmetics.
According to the Environmental Working Group, there is strong evidence that it is an irritant when exposed to skin, eyes, or when inhaled, in both humans and animals. And although it is not officially an irritant, it is also classified as toxic or harmful on the Environment Canada Domestic Substance List. Another major problem is that SLES could be contaminated with and contain traces of ethylene oxide and 1,4-dioxane during its manufacturing process. Although SLES has no link to cancer, these compounds are carcinogens and are banned on a Health Canada's cosmetic ingredient list.
There has recently been backlash about using SLES, especially in shampoos. Some companies like Pantene and L'Oréal Paris are making the switch to sulfate-free due to the obvious toxic and harmful nature of it. But although some products are changing their ingredients, SLES is still a major component of most cleaning and cosmetic products. More importantly though, it is in a green and natural cleaner. What is this toxic, irritating, and potentially deadly chemical doing in a Vim cleaner labeled as naturals? This just sheds some light on how colorblind companies are when they label these products that obviously contain very harmful compounds as green. Another toxic and polluting ingredient is benzisothiazolinone, which is actually found in both products. Benzisothiazolinone, commonly referred to as BIT, is actually a biocide, meaning it kills microbes and bacteria.
It is classified as an irritant as well as toxic or harmful by the European Union and is a suspected environmental toxin on the Environment Canada domestic substance list. Even more, the EPA states that there is concern for wildlife and environmental toxicity, especially around aquatic life. BIT is very widely used. It is found in cleaning products, especially green ones, and surprisingly, it is also used as a preservative in paints, flea treatments, car products, pesticides, paper, and several types of adhesive. Because it is a biocide, it can accomplish many goals for products that guarantee sanitary and clean results.
Being a biocide designed specifically for killing nature, it basically goes against what being natural and green means. The fact is, both products use a toxic and harmful ingredient in cleaning agents designed for home use. So the better question is, what is a biocide doing in any cleaning product, let alone a natural one?
After taking a closer look at the warnings, we discovered that the green cleaner is far more damaging due to the increased number and severity of precautions. The regular spray has a default, may irritate eyes, do not breathe fumes, and don't swallow. The naturals has far more warnings, including dangerous fumes form when mixed with other products, and do not mix with other cleaners. It is safe to assume that based on the warnings, those extra chemicals found in the green cleaner are far more toxic and reactive than the compounds in the regular spray. But if an ingredient can cause an unwanted reaction with other cleaners, one that could potentially be lethal, then certainly it doesn't belong in a natural product.
Now that you've heard the facts about the real truth of green cleaning, you be the judge.
Is a non-regulated natural product with more toxic chemicals and more marketing hype really green?
Does having a green container and higher price make it natural?
Unfortunately, in the case of Vim's Naturals versus Vim Regulars, green simply does not make the cut.
Green cleaning products like these are everywhere, and we say it's time for a change.
More diligence and pressure on our part will ensure that words like green, natural, and eco-friendly aren't slapped onto labels at random in order to sell more products.
Don't be duped into believing a product might be better for you or the environment just because the label says so. Always investigate further.
Or else the green won't be found in your products, but in the wallets of mega corporations.